This is going to be just a short video covering some points in the syllabus. I encourage you all to read and skim over the entire syllabus so you understand what is expected in this course and how it is organized. But there are a few things that I want to really point out to make sure that you understand. First of all, we have my contact information here at the top of the syllabus. Note that my preferred method of contact is the Canvas inbox. I will also answer emails, but sometimes student emails get lost in the chaos of ASU emails that I get every day. And so when I receive a message in the inbox, it's highlighted, I notice it quicker, and it also gives me your class information so I don't have to waste time looking up what class you are in. So that's my preferred method. Also, I will have my office hours on Zoom every Tuesday between 1 and 3. I can also set up another time. Just reach out if you need another time, okay? So here's the course objectives. I'm going to come down here to the textbook. The textbook is very important in this class, and I apologize if you have access to it another way, but students need to purchase it through the course because it is embedded in the perusal assignments that we are going to be using and participating with in this class. Perusal is going to be the major activity and assignment other than the major assignments where students will engage with the reading, engage with articles and examples of essays, and engage with one another concerning those writings. And so it's really important for you to have access to that textbook in perusal. So please follow these instructions on accessing that and getting that textbook. If we go down here, and important stuff, attendance for online classes, 2 absences can lead to a failure. Okay, so make sure, and the way that we measure absences in online courses at ASU is basically just assignments. So 2 missed assignments in a row constitutes 2 absences in a row. So be mindful of that. Also be mindful of participating in class the first week because students can be removed from the course if they do not participate in the course on Canvas during those first 2 weeks. Come down here, we've got the assignments. Read over those. We've got 4. The last one's pretty low key, but we have 4 assignments for this course. And understand that this course is an accelerated course. I mean, it's not, the course itself isn't cut in half. It's simply that we are taking what is normally taught in a 16-week course and we are cramming it into a 6-week course. So be prepared for a very rigorous and busy semester. I mean, granted, you get those credits and you get the experience in less than half the time, but it is going to be a very, very busy course. So those are the assignments. If we come down here, I wanted to touch on my late policies for this class. Like I said, perusal is going to be a reading program that we will use to read the readings, the textbooks, the articles, but it's also collaborative. You're going to be talking with one another. You're going to be answering questions that I've posted on the perusal readings, but also talking to one another about those questions. And so since it is collaborative and since we are working together and your classmates are relying on your participation for them to succeed, then those perusal assignments and the peer reviews, because those are really similar, they are not accepted late. There are going to be a few, I think there's only 2 other assignments through the semester that are not perusal, that are not collaborative, that I will accept late just until the correlating major project is due. I will accept them late with a little deduction, but be mindful. Most of our assignments are perusal or peer reviews. Those are not accepted late, so make sure that you look at the calendar. And then as far as our major projects down here, because this is such an accelerated class and we move from rough draft peer review to the final submission so quickly, it is absolutely impossible for me to get everyone some feedback in time. And so this is This is my response to that. So I will give you a lot of feedback on your final draft. If you look at the final draft and you see that you have an 89.9% or lower, if you get a B or lower, and you look at my feedback and suggestions and you think, you know what, I want to revise and resubmit. I think I know how I can improve this. I understand where I went wrong or how I can enhance this. That is great, but you need to let me know within 48 hours. If you let me know within 48 hours, then I will give you a week to look at that feedback and revise your draft and resubmit it. And I say here my official policy is that I will take the average of the 2 allotted grades, but honestly, I just simply regrade it because I think revision is just important. So that is the best way to improve your grade in this course, is taking advantage of that opportunity to revise and resubmit. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions for that. Other than that, I want to just come down here. This is all really important, but I'm going to come down here because this has been an issue lately, is my generative AI statement. If you can see here, I have unauthorized use. So I know a lot of the students in this class are going to be writing in a language that's not their native tongue. And I understand that. I am certified as a teacher in second language learners. And so I appreciate that. I applaud that. I think it's an absolute superpower to be multilingual. However, I will not accept AI generated writing. This is a place for you to practice. This is a place for you to learn how to write in English, but also to wrestle with the content, wrestle with trying to put your ideas into writing. That wrestle, that difficulty, that's the magic sweet spot of writing. That's where we gain new ideas. That's where we create knowledge. That's where our critical thinking skills are formed. If you simply use AI to organize your ideas, you are constraining. That's a really soft term. You are putting an end to any opportunity for critical thinking, for learning, for improving your writing. Okay? And again, this is a practice, a learning place. Don't consider it as a proving ground. Okay? This is a place to learn. It's one thing to get a degree. It's another thing to get an education. And that education is what's going to lead to success in a profession and make the difference between the followers and the leaders. All right? So please be aware of my AI policy. All right? It will not be accepted. If it's suspected, I will ask for an explanation. We will talk about it, and I will ask for a revision. All right? Reach out if you have any questions. Good luck with everything.